Your cat sleeping with you every night isn't just a cute habit, it's a conversation, and you've been missing every single word of it. Behind that warm, purring body curled against yours is a system of signals, messages, and emotional confessions that most owners never learn to read. And here's what makes it urgent: some of those signals mean everything is perfect, but one of them means something seriously wrong. Stay until the end, because if your cat has recently stopped sleeping with you, what that actually means is something most owners wish they'd understood years earlier. One, it has nothing to do with warmth. Let's get this out of the way first because almost every cat owner believes it, and almost every cat owner is wrong. You probably think your cat sleeps with you because you're warm. It makes sense on the surface. Cats love heat. They chase sunny patches across the floor, flatten themselves onto laptops, burrow into laundry fresh from the dryer. Warmth is easy for a cat to find. So, why do they keep choosing you? Here's what you have to understand: sleep is the single most dangerous moment in a cat's day. Every survival instinct they carry, and they carry thousands of years worth, tells them that closing their eyes makes them a target. In the wild, that vulnerability gets you killed. So, cats are hardwired to find somewhere hidden, somewhere protected, somewhere no threat could reach before they ever let their guard down. Your cat knows every inch of your home, every closet, every shadow, every quiet corner behind the couch, and they walked past all of it to sleep next to you. That is not about temperature. That is a cat telling you, in the only way they know how, that you are the safest place they have ever known. Don't take that lightly. 2. Every sleep position is a message. Once your cat is in that bed, they're still communicating, and the position they choose tells you exactly where you stand with them. Start with the tight curl. Paws tucked in, tail wrapped around the body, everything protected. This cat feels safe enough to be near you, but they haven't fully let go yet. There's still a thin layer of caution underneath the closeness. It's trust, but trust with the door cracked open just slightly. Now the full sprawl. Legs stretched out, belly exposed, maybe even rolled completely upside down. Think about what a cat's belly represents. It's the most vulnerable part of their entire body. Buys, every instinct they have says guard it. A cat showing you their belly in sleep has overridden every one of those instincts. That's not comfort. That's complete and total surrender to how safe you make them feel. What about when they turn their back to you? Most owners take that personally. Don't. In cat language, turning your back to someone means you trust them so completely that you don't need to watch them. You're not a threat worth monitoring. That's actually one of the highest compliments your cat can pay you. And then there's the full contact press. The cat who isn't just near you but wedged against you, seeking zero distance, filling every gap between you. That isn't clinginess. That is devotion. That cat is telling you there is nowhere else in the world they would rather be. 3. They're weaving you into their identity. Have you noticed your cat pressing their face against you, rubbing their cheek along your arm before they settle in for the night? That isn't random affection. That's ancient, intentional, and far more meaningful than most people realize. Cats carry scent glands along their cheeks, forehead, and body. When they rub against you, they leave invisible markers behind. But here's the part most owners completely miss. When your cat sleeps pressed against you night after night, they're not just marking you, they're blending your scent with theirs. In wild cat colonies, members who belong together share a communal scent. It's how they recognize family. It's how they signal safety without making a sound. When your cat performs this ritual with you every single night, they are telling the world and telling themselves that you belong to each other. This is also why your cat sniff checks you so intensely when you walk in smelling like somewhere new. You left. The shared scent faded. And that bedtime cuddle, such a part of it is your cat quietly restoring what went missing while you were gone. 4. They rewrote their biology for you. This one stops most people cold when they really think about it. Cats are crepuscular. That means their bodies are hardwired to peak at dawn and dusk, the hours their ancestors hunted, the hours their instincts still scream at them to be alert and active. By every biological measure, your cat's sleep schedule should have nothing to do with yours. But researchers studying domestic cats found something remarkable. Cats who are closely bonded with their owners gradually shift their entire sleep and wake cycle to mirror the human they love. They stay calmer during the day, they sleep more deeply at night. Not because it's natural, because that's when you're there. Your cat took thousands of years of hardwired evolution and quietly rewrote it. Not out of habit, out of preference. They want to exist inside your world, on your schedule, in your rhythm. And every night they climb into that bed, they're choosing that over everything their instincts were built to demand. 5. They're monitoring you while you sleep. Ever had a brutal week and noticed your cat suddenly glued to your side? They didn't need you to explain anything. They already knew. Cats are exquisitely tuned into the people they're bonded with. Studies show they detect subtle shifts in body language, movement patterns, and even scent. When you're stressed or unwell, your body releases cortisol, your breathing shifts, your restlessness increases. Your cat picks up every single signal. Sleeping beside you gives them a nightly baseline. Night after night, they're learning what your normal feels like, your heart rate, your breathing rhythm, the way your body settles into sleep. So, when something changes, they feel it before you've even processed it yourself. That extra presence when you're sick or grieving isn't coincidence. So, your cat detected the shift and responded. You just didn't know they were running that check every night. 6. When they stop, listen immediately. Here's what I mentioned at the beginning, and this is the one that matters most. If your cat has slept beside you for months or years and suddenly stops, do not brush it off as a mood. Cats are creatures of deep habit. When they break a pattern this significant, they are communicating something real. Sometimes it's physical. Pain, illness, or discomfort can push a cat toward solitude. It's a survival instinct. Hide when you're weak. If your cat is older and suddenly sleeping alone, a vet visit isn't overreacting. Sometimes it's environmental. A new pet, a new person, a shift in the energy of your home. Something that felt minor to you may have completely disrupted their sense of safety. And sometimes it's emotional. Cats remember. If something frightened them in that space, or if tension occurred there, they'll pull back to protect themselves. The point is this: your cat didn't start sleeping with you by accident. They chose you because you made them feel completely safe. If that changes, they're not being distant. They're telling you something changed. So listen, pay attention, and gently help them find their way back. Because that spot beside you in bed, to your cat, it was never just a place to sleep. It was the place they felt most like themselves.